What's up guys, Jonathan Weisman with 5timesfunnels.com, and today I'm going to show you an exact Facebook strategy that we use for our roofing companies. Now, instead of just going to Facebook and sticking an ad in front of people, we are actually going to do what I like to refer to as audience extraction. We're going to go into a big city and we are going to go from a broad audience and narrow that audience down to our direct target market. And the way that we do that is our audience extraction campaign, and I'm going to show you exactly how that works. Now, what we're going to do is start by using Houston, Texas, because that's where we're based out of. So I want to use this as an example, give you an idea of us starting with 12 million people as our target audience and how we're going to narrow that down to 100,000 people, 50,000 people to put this Facebook ad in front of them. So right now, if we're starting with Houston, Texas, 12 million, first thing I want to do is narrow that down to homeowners. I might want to pick males, and I might want to shoot for the ages of 30 to 50 years old. So let's say I target Houston, and then I say male homeowners from the ages of 30 to 50 years old. And what that's going to do is bring this audience down from 12 million. Let's say that brings me down to 3 million in the Houston area. So now that I've dropped that by 75%, I can then go ahead and start my funnel strategy to then further narrow down my audience. So the first thing I want to do is put out a video marketing campaign. And in this video, this is going to be high authoritative content that I'm going to give to homeowners that are in this demographic. So this might be titled something like 5 tips to hiring a roofing contractor. And if anybody watches this video for at least 20% of the time, let's say the whole video is 2 to 3 minutes and I'm giving great tips about how to hire a roofing contractor. So let's say I put this video in front of 3 million people and I only have 500,000 people watch it. So now I've gone from 3 million people down to 500,000. The next thing that I want to do is anybody that has watched this first video, I am now going to put a second video in front of them. And let's say this video is titled something like 3 reasons why insurance will buy you a new roof. This video can be 4 to 5 minutes long, giving them a lot of details about it. And anybody that watches this 3 to 5 minute video for at least 30 to 60 seconds, I am then going to take them further down my funnel strategy. Now, what I want to do on the third part of my funnel strategy is I want this to actually be a lead magnet. This is going to be an ebook download, some type of download that I'm further going to give high value content for absolutely free with no sales copy in return. This is where I want to give them a DIY guide, 5 hacks to ... maybe a checklist they can download, something where I give them value that they download. In exchange, I'm going to get their email address, their name, and their phone number. So this is my lead magnet. Let's just go ahead and say this is 5 hacks on how to double the life of your roof. Download this ebook now. Anybody that downloads that ebook, I now get their name, I get their number, and I get their email address. And I'm going to later target to them, and I'm going to tell you how. Once they download this, I get this information. I am then going to put them into an automated newsletter series. I'm going to set up automation, a series of 4 emails that I'm going to send to these people that I collect over the next month. So I'm going to have newsletter 1 go out week 1, newsletter 2, 3, and 4 go out each week over the next 30 days. So that way, if they have watched this video for at least 20% of the time, this video for at least 20% of the time, and they downloaded my lead magnet, giving them information about their roof, they are very excited related to getting a new roof, getting roof repair, getting a free consultation, something roof related. But not only did I go ahead and now probably with my lead magnet, let's just say I had 1,000 people download that lead magnet. Now I've got 1,000 people that I can target that are related to the roof. They're further down the sales funnel and they're most likely ready to buy. So the next step that I'm going to do is put an ad in front of them. That is when I finally put this ad in front of these 1,000 people, and that ad would be something like, ready to get a new roof starting at $49.95. Click the button below to see if you qualify. That would be my ad at the end of this funnel strategy. And that's how we go from a large audience of 12 million people, bring it down to a targeted 1,000 people using this funnel strategy. So I narrow it down to a very niche specific audience. In addition to that, the 1,000 people that downloaded my ebook download, I now have their name, their number, and their email address, so I can retarget to them using Facebook messages. I can do it with text messages as well as email automation. So not only did we take them down a strategy and try to convert them on this funnel right now, but now we've got their contact information for further retargeting. I hope this explains how we do Facebook funnels for our roofing companies, and I hope that you're able to use it to find your audience and get more leads.